Wow, it's hard to believe that my year of student teaching has come to an end. As I reflect back on the experience, it is apparent that I have grown and changed as a teacher. Looking back at myself, the bright-eyed student teacher that stepped into a kindergarten classroom on the first day of school looks drastically different than the person I walked out as on my last day as a student teacher. My practice and instruction is now based off of educational theories, teaching strategies, and the core beliefs I have developed as a teacher. I have had the opportunity to hone my practice and try various teaching strategies and methods, such as the workshop model, in an atmosphere where it was safe to make mistakes. Not only did I make countless mistakes, but I also learned from each one, ultimately allowing me to be a better teacher and understand the practice of teaching and children better. One of the areas in which I have shown growth is allowing my students to grapple and struggle with the problems and content. In the beginning, I had a difficult time allowing my students to sit with a problem. I too quickly wanted to jump in, save them, and give them the answer. However, I began to realize this would not help my students in the long run. I began to practice and hone the skill of questioning. Simply by asking my students questions, I helped guide them to understanding. Through this method, my students were able to construct knowledge, thus allowing them to transfer the skill or idea in another situation. My students now engage in problem-solving techniques instead of simply asking me for an answer. Through this experience, I have also come to realize the utter importance of developing relationships with your students. When you develop strong, trusting, caring relationships, everything else in the classroom falls into place. Not only do your students feel safe taking educational risks, but behavior management, assessment, and instruction are improved because you know how to best meet the needs of your students, because you know who they are as individuals. This year has been quite the journey, full of the highest highs when your students have an aha moment, and the lowest lows when you fail to meet the needs of your students or a lesson does not pan out how you imagined it would. I have come to realize that teaching is an adventure, and in order to be successful, you must reflect, reflect, reflect. My experience has illustrated to me the importance of being a lifelong learner myself and having a growth mindset. I will grow, change, and adapt to best meet the needs of my students. I'm ready to continue on my adventure as a teacher. I wonder where the path will take me. I can't wait to find out.